Hey guys, we are back with more Valkyrie Profile Covenant of the Plume. Last time we basically solved some daddy issues, and now we're off back to Market Marte, with Sherifa and Loxwell now in the party. Speaking of which, we can now go into the menu, and we're going to gear them up, because now we can actually give them some decent equipment. So we're going to do just that. We can give her a decent bow, which we're going to give the Arbalest for now. We're going to give her a better helmet. Yeah, we've got the Empress Coronet, we'll just give her that for now. I'm not going to necessarily commit to all these items because I'm going to replace them eventually. We've got the Cloak of Britannia, yeah, and we're going to give her some Ether Gloves. We'll give her, I mean, Magic Boots might be good. Well, I mean, those are good, but yeah, we'll give her Magic Boots. And, I don't know, I don't think we need anything here. Let's give a treasure hunt though, screw it. And yeah, we've got Loxwell here. Mages are really good in this game, so I want to give him something decent. Let's give him Caduceus for now. We'll give him a Rune Crown. We'll, yeah, we'll give him the Sylph Robe, the Ether Gloves, and more Magic Boots, there we go. And we'll give him a Magic Bangle, there we go. So we're all set up and we're ready now to go to Market Marte and continue with the story. Yeah, there we go. Let's go and see what awaits us. And yeah, we can journey to the Shire. Obviously there's some shopping that we can do. We can buy some stuff. The only thing worth buying on this sort of a playthrough is Union Plumes. I'm going to buy some more of them, so we're going to buy a few. There we go. And that's basically it. Because you always need Union Plumes in case you die. And we're going to journey to the Shire for a scene. And yeah, like Aelith, despite being like a native from Niflheim, kind of enjoys, I don't know, she likes to enjoy like the landscape. She's kind of got like, she likes the aesthetics of Midgard. And yep, we're off to, well, I think we're off to see his sister's grave and talk. Because of course it's called fucking talk. I mean, it's not talk as in the talk of like acceleration sort of talk. It's not like that sort of talk. It's just like it's talk as in like, you know, Tor and then Q. So yeah, and it's on the brink of Cromon-Ferrain. So Cromon-Ferrain isn't far away from here. It's kind of an interesting map because you don't really, it's not the full map, I don't think, but it's near enough to Cromon-Ferrain and near enough to like the center and like the south, I guess, because you've got like the desert here, so you can kind of see that this is around like the Sama Desert around here, and like over there, I think that's Artolia, or something around Artolia, I don't know, but yeah. So there's a few places in that area, like the south middle section of the world map, but I don't know like if it's the full one, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm guessing it is. But we're going to go to Torque. And yeah, we're going to visit a grave, which is very fitting in a game like this. And there's Tilt. I don't know if it's Tilt or Tilte, but it's Tilt. I'm going to call her Tilt. And yeah, he's basically paying respects to his sister, like a good brother. And yeah, Tilt is basically Wilfred's childhood friend. That's basically what she is. Because of course we always have to have a childhood friend in every JRPG, don't we? Yeah, I don't think he's going to do that. That's not the Wilfred way of doing things. Yep. All he can think is vengeance. Yeah, Tilte is basically saying, Just go home and be a family man. And yeah, it'd do a little good to see me. Yeah. If you know, like, you'll find out why. But yeah. And Ansel, well, unfortunately, I love how he lies. He's just like, oh, Ansel, well, I'm not going to tell her about the time that I basically brutally murdered my best friend, am I? Yeah, he's away elsewhere doing dying shit or something along those lines. He said that he's going to take a trip to Niflheim. Just, I don't know, he just wanted to see what it was like. And yeah, keeping the conversation brief, as Wilfred does. Yep, which he never will, because he's no longer with us. And it was at that time that the peasant uprisings began to beset Atolia. Oh yes, you've got to make sure you give the peasants their butter, or else there will be an uprising. It's like, how dare you take our butter from us? And yeah. As you can see, the Dragon Orb's removal from Midgard has caused a famine, and obviously, like, the nobles have taken all the food for themselves, so the peasants are starting a riot. Although there is a bit more to it, because, like, you'll see eventually, but there is a bit more to it, but yes, that's part of the reason why. So, yeah, that sets the scene for what actually is set later on, which you'll find out what has been set. And yeah, there's a lot of things going on, but that's part of the reason why this is happening. But yeah, the crown responded to the threat by dispatching a hastily assembled suppression brigade from Allwyn Keep. Oh, so those guys are going to fight against a bunch of peasants. And yeah. And yeah, the rebels. Yeah, there's basically like a civil war going on in Atolia, basically. So yeah. So yeah, Wilfred set forth towards the chaos of battle, hoping it would bring him closer to the Valkyrie and his revenge. How convenient. So now we have a choice. This is interesting. This is really interesting because there are 3 choices that we get to pick here. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, like, there's as I say, the choice that I'm going to pick is the choice that I want to pick this for reasons. You'll find out why I want to pick this, but like, there is other paths that you can take in these stories. Like, if you pick this path, the Allwyn Keep path, like, this path is really interesting and is probably one of the more interesting paths in the game. But, like, personally speaking, this path is what I'm going for, mainly because there's, like, depending on what path you get, depends on what characters you get, and there's a specific character that I want on this path. This path is probably, in my opinion, the least interesting, but it's still kind of like this path and this path are like the most interesting to me. I'm going to go with this path, but you can do whatever path you want, and it ultimately depends on what characters you want to join you. So depending on the path will depend on the characters you get, basically. So yeah, we're going to Hrothy Walk. So this kind of gives the game a bit of replay value. So yeah, oh, and we get to save there. I'm not going to save that right now. And we're on chapter 2. Shadows in Darkness. I mean, that kind of sums up the whole game, because this game's all about darkness and edginess, so there's going to be plenty of darkness and shadows in this game. And, yeah. And here's Langray. Now, fun fact, Langray's voice actor is the same voice actor Odin has in Valk Profile 2, which is kind of interesting. And it's also kind of distracting as well. And yeah, he knows how to please everybody, doesn't he? Ooh, Gandar. Yeah, that's a name that sounds a little bit familiar. If you know, you know. And yeah, we have Natalia and this rebel serf. And yeah. And yeah, he's clearly got the hots for her. Yeah, children, a daughter and a son. I wonder who they could be. But yeah. And here's Ernest, who is basically everybody's favourite anime protagonist hero archetype. Yeah, that's basically what he is. And yeah, it's it looks like the supplies are not getting there anytime soon. Yeah, they're basically fighting for her, like, affection. But yeah. In any case, let's continue the story with Grendel. Yeah, Grendel's back. I don't know. Can I do the Scottish accent for him? I'm trying to get it done right. It's like, that damn storm, it never fails. Or is that Irish? I don't know. I can't get it right, guys. I just can't do it right. I don't know, like, can I do this line? Curse me, gods, forsaken luck. I can't tell the difference between Irish and Scottish. Like, I can, but it's like, I can't really... When I say something, it sounds Irish, even though it isn't Irish. I suck at doing accents, guys. I just suck at it. Oh, I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to basically say it how he says it. Oh, God. Trudging down mud-sought trails to gods, nowhere to under cover of night. A sodden pack of rats is all we are. You hear me, boy? I don't know if that's a good Scottish accent. But, yeah. Ho ho! Spoken like a real man now! Were you a man running off while your friend lay bleeding to death on the battlefield? I don't know, maybe I'm getting a little better. A woeful scene twas to watch, crying your innocence like some guilt-racked loon. You're a morbid little mollycoddle, ya'n't ya? I think that kind of went a little bit wrong there, but it was my best attempt so far. What should I know of a measly milksop's plight? What should I know of a measly milksop's plight? I only know what I saw, a blubbering, blathering backstabber. There we go. It's so hard, guys. That I will tell you right now, trying to get the difference between Irish and Scottish is extremely difficult. The difference is marginal. It's very marginal. But the thing is, there is a distinct difference between the two, and I'm trying not to sound Irish whilst trying to sound Scottish. It's very hard, especially if you're English, which I am, unfortunately. And yeah, we have Darius. Who's fighting? The boy let his jaw flap, so I shot him for him, is all. If you don't like it, you can run your damn supplies without me. I don't need this indignity. Yeah, that's probably my best one yet. You've got a death wish, don't you, boy? I've got to do it. I've got to do it in Scottish because it's the only way that I can that I can do Gwendol justice. So yeah, clear as my conscience. And yeah, I almost spoke Scottish accent with Darius, but I realised he wasn't Scottish, so it's just like, yeah. Turn it to them, Captain. That I can't say, but their timing couldn't be better. Just you stay out of my way, boy. Yeah, I'm not going to do the dialogue for all the characters, but I'm going to try and do the dialogue for Gwendol just simply because it's funny. It's kind of fun to try and, like, have a Scottish accent, But yeah, we have Loxwell. We have Darius, but Darius sucks. I'm going to put Gwendol in. Gwendol's great. Gwendol is awesome. Like, Gwendol is amazing. Like, so I'm going to use him. Darius, yeah, I just don't care that much about him. I just don't. I just really don't. But Gwendol, yeah, he's awesome. And we're going to use him. So, yeah. And, yeah, we've already basically geared up, so we're ready to engage. So things are going to get a little bit tougher here. Destroy all opposition, Sin Sort 200. That's not too bad. So we've got these fish monsters now, and if we look at their stats, Skullfish are a little tougher. If we go back for a bit, just to see what we have to deal with, we've basically got this thing, the giant bat, we've got another Skullfish over there, we've got some more giant bats. So there's a few more enemies that we have to kill, which is good to meet the Sin quota, but it just means it's going to take a bit longer. So yeah, but we have 4 characters now, so this shouldn't be too difficult. So yeah, we're just going to go in with Wilfred, and hopefully we'll be able to meet the Sin quota. Hopefully.
In my father's name.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. We can meet the Sin quota still by just doing one attack combo with him. So that's not a problem. It's going to be later on where getting the Sin's going to be harder because eventually the gear is going to get... It's not going to be as effective.
Father.
Like when we get to the final missions, that's when things are going to get trickier. But yeah. We've got a giant bat. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it easily though. Like I'm not really sure if I'm going to meet this Sin quota here because I don't really know if Sheriff is going to be able to deal enough like damage to get the Sin quota. But we're just going to see what happens, I guess. No, she's not strong enough to actually kill him, so yeah, that's not going to happen. So things are going to get a little trickier eventually. We're gonna just sit here for a bit, and we want to get these enemies nearby. Really, ideally, we've got the gear to defend ourselves from them now, so we just want to lure them in, really. And of course, you're gonna go for Cherrifer first. Of course you are. And she blocked it. Great. And yeah, for some reason she can't counter it, not that I need to, because I'd rather just get other characters to actually do that. But yeah, either way, I'm going to move Gwendol a bit further up, because it's better that I have him fight, because, as we all know, he's our favourite Scotsman. So we've got to do that.
Smell of fear.
And yeah. Oh, I completely missed. I completely missed him. Oh dear. The Firestorm can be tricky to hit with. But yeah, we're gonna absolutely body him. Ooh.
I've got something for you. Finishing strike. Reign of terror.
It never gets old. The Scottish accent never gets old. But yeah.
You won't need treasure where you're going.
I mean, he's basically just like your typical mercenary. That's basically what he is. He's just like... He's rough around the edges like a mercenary should be. But the Scottish accent just adds that extra little bit of just like, you know, it just makes it even better, really. That's basically the gist of it. Yeah, I'm going to use dash here. You'll see me use dash a lot here, and the reason why I'm using dash is if I can close in with Wilfred, then that means that I will be able to... Like, well, I didn't manage to do it there, but yeah. One, he can tank and stuff, but yeah. I can't really attack directly, but you can use magic if you want. But I don't need to, so I'm just going to like sit there for a bit. And yeah, Gwendel's going to be very slow. That's the one problem with him. But he's good to have in battle. Like, his attacks do a good job at hitting enemies. Like, even though I miss with them, but you know, it's like his attacks are really good at like generating like if you want to like get some crystals, you can do some decent attacks. Yeah, from what I gathered last time, so that's a good thing. But yeah, we've got the fish guy, the skullfish, and I don't know if he's going to have some help on his pal. Oh no, he's just on his own. But he's just going to speak. Oh no, he's dazed me. God damn it. If he didn't daze me, I could have dealt with him right there and then. It would have saved me the hassle. But unfortunately, yeah, he's going to make me wait. Oh, and yeah, you're going to attack me now. So, yeah. Not fun. But, because of that, I'm able to attack him because he's conveniently right next to me. So, yeah, you fucked up, buddy. There we go. We got the sin from him. Like so. Like, it's very easy to meet the sin core in this level because there's a lot of enemies, so you get more opportunities.
The battle is won.
And you only need to get like 200, so it's not really that difficult to meet the sin core here. And yeah, we got that giant bird thing that we have to deal with. So, I think I'll move Wilfred later. Like, let's get Gwendol moving. I really need to get Gwendol permanently in the party because the thing is that he needs dash badly. He really does. Right. I'm not really so sure I want to do that. Let's just see if I can move. How much health do the bats have for starters? So I don't want to mess this up. 550. I should be able to kill this bat then. And I'm going to just do that. Right. So, bam, bam, and wabam. There we go. There's the sin. And he's down.
For you, Father.
So, yeah. There's another one down, and Jericho leveled up. Wonderful! Woohoo! And even the Marva's celebrating from a level up. Wonderful. So, now we have to, she's in attack range, so the thing is, we could try, and, I'm not so sure about this. I'm really not. Because Sheriff doesn't really deal enough damage yet. How much health does it have? Like, it should have, like, yeah, half the health, so I'm not 100% confident with Loxwell right now. Should we just try it?
Do not strain yourself, Sharifa.
So ideally that means that you'll have to like finish him and then. Oh no! I wanted to get the sin. That's oh! God damn it! We didn't meet the sin quota.
What did you expect?
Well, we did meet the sin quota, but we missed out on some sin. It's not the end of the world, guys. It's not the end of the world. Like, what I wanted to do was like continue with him, but I just wanted to. I didn't know she would kill him instantly. Like, yeah, but I've got a lot to figure out here. But missing out on a bit of Sin isn't the end of the world. I'm playing on a New Game Plus, guys. You know, it's not really the end of the world to miss out on a little bit of Sin. It's really not. All I just need to do is get through this. I'm not trying to do anything like specific, but yeah, I am a little bit gutted about that. So yeah. But ultimately, you know, just getting through this. Basically the gist of it. We're not trying to do anything special, we're not trying to do a challenge run or anything like that, where we're trying to get all the Sin. No, we're just gonna basically get through this. But yeah, I kind of messed that up. But, like I say, because I'm playing New Game Plus, it's not essential for me to gain lots of Sin. Like, it's not gonna really do me much favours, it's not gonna do much for me, it's just gonna be just kind of pointless to do. So there's no real reason for me to go for the Sin. Once I meet the quota, that's all that matters. And even if I don't, it's not really gonna matter anyway. So it's not really gonna be a huge deal for me. I've already met the quota for this anyways. So anything else that I get more is just a bonus, really. But yeah, there we go. Like, Wilfred is so powerful that he can basically just body everybody at this point. So it's not really that difficult. The hard part is getting everybody over because they don't have the dash skill yet. That's another thing, like, carrying over some skills might be something worth doing. Because I've noticed that she doesn't have any skills either. So that's something that I'm going to have to think about, but then again, I don't really necessarily want to use these in my party anyway, so it's just like, you know, it all depends on whether I want to actually use them. Like, Gwendol I could possibly have some skills, so I think I'm going to use him, but, like, I don't think that Loxwell and Sheriff are going to be in my final party anyway, so, yeah. I'm probably going to use someone else for that, but, yeah, as you can see, I'm just going to dash because even if they attack me, it just makes things go by faster. That's basically all it's going to do for me. But it's just something to bear in mind. Just getting in their aggro distance so that they actually do something, so that I can actually counter them, is worth it. But yeah, it's just basically me just getting everybody over there. It's basically going to be the hard part of this. And luring everybody, that's basically what I'm trying to do. Because if I can do that, it makes things a lot easier. And don't forget that I do have heals, so it's not going to be a huge heal if it takes a bit of damage here. But yeah, this guy's just going to be a pain, it seems. So I'm going to probably have to use Sheriff to shoot him. Oh well. And yeah, he decided to use that supersonic waves on me. I don't know if I actually have to kill every single enemy anyway to progress. So that's something I don't really... I've forgotten if I need to. Right, I'm gonna... I can basically fight this guy here. But I'm not going to do that just yet. Yeah. Let's just sit here for a bit. Because, oh, you're not in range. Okay. That's annoying. Now you are in range. But, oh god. Right. Gwendol, let's move you forward a bit. There we go. You're in range now. Oh, you can't even do anything when I'm that close, I see. Okay, so...
To battle!
Let's do this.
Firestorm!
And get the Sin from you. There we go. A little trickier because this is a boss enemy, so yeah. I don't know if this will end the mission or not, but it doesn't really matter. I'm playing New Game Plus, so I don't need to make sure I kill everything.
The battle is won.
So if you're playing, like, if you're not playing New Game Plus, you probably will want to, like, kill everything. but that depends on whether or not the mission is over, which I don't think it is. Might as well attack it. We haven't really got maximum sin anyways, so I'm just going to do that.
Let the games.
Yeah, we probably won't kill him anyways, because yeah, the second attack isn't enough. And it seems the weapon I've got on her only has 2 hits anyway, so yeah. How about that? I don't know, like, how that... Like, I don't know, maybe there is a weapon that has more hits, but she doesn't have it clearly. And yeah, he's going right next to her, so yeah. But she guarded, so yeah, it's fine. Yeah, he's probably dead in the next turn anyway, so it's not really a huge deal, is it? It's just basically the tedious bullshit of just getting to him and yeah. This is the thing about tactical RPGs, it's like, you know you've won, but it's just like, now you have to basically just finish the fight. Finish the job, you know what I mean? But we've got Gwendol and we've got the other guy, so this should be easy now.
Let's get this over with.
Now let's use Fast Storm and we'll probably miss because of that. Yep, I knew we'd miss. Oh well, we didn't get maximum sin from that either, but yeah. Usually using magic first might be handy just simply because you know where you stand, and yeah, after last time I'm definitely using magic first, regardless of whether I generate enough sin or not. But yeah, we completed the fight, and we might not have gotten the best loot, but we met the sin quota, so yeah. 685, so yeah. What did we get? We got a 5,000 room helm. Yeah, just some stuff, I guess. But anyways, we're continuing with the narrative. Any casualties? I should think you'd tell me, Captain. Shaking and shivering like you've seen a ghost. Yeah, this is... I tend to read too quickly sometimes and miss certain words when I'm talking. That's one of the reasons why, like, when I do a lot of videos, like, I usually have to do them scripted. Just simply because of that. You know, doing things off the script, I'm terrible at. And even when I'm doing things scripted, I usually edit a lot of things out because I usually say a lot of things like that. When I'm reading off the script, I would always make that mistake, so yeah, I always fuck up like that. But yeah. What's a man or two lost matter? We'll all be joining them soon enough if we don't plough on. And yep, artillery and infantry. That's why I saved the funerals till after the day's done, Captain. Less graves to dig that way. I mean, you guys can tell me if I'm doing this good Scottish accent or a Irish accent, because I can't tell. I really can't. If it sounds Irish, I do apologise. If it sounds Scottish, then I'm doing something right. Well, if that's the way you feel. And yeah, he just murdered him. In typical Gwendol fashion. Dastard? What? Is that a misspelling of bastard right there? Dastard. Wow. Betray you? I'm saving your bloody lives. Not murder, Captain. Sacrifice. The scent of his blood will draw the undead. And he just kicks him. He just Sparta kicks him off the edge. We'll extend a warm welcome to our Artolian friends. See for yourself. You see, even the dialogue is Scottish because of the way he says it. See for yourself. The undead already come to feast. Now is our chance to escape. He's dead either way. That horse would have had us share his fate. I merely did what you lacked the courage to. Fellowship? Ah, you value your fellows' lives over your own. Over your own? That's what I should have said, because it's a question. God damn it. But yeah, he just murdered that guy. Which kind of says a lot about Gwendol. It's all about the means to an end for him. If you have something to say, spit it out, boy. Lily-livered cravens, the both of you. Show a little respect when I save your lives. I just love Grendel. He's just great. Yeah, what right do you have to judge him? You're no different. You're the sort of person that murders your own teammates to freaking power up a plume to use it to murder one of Valkyrie. At least he's self-aware of what he's doing, you know? And we've got Camille Village here. Let's head on in and see what happens in Camille. And yeah, we can shop. We can go to the tavern. We're gonna just... Oh, I guess we'll shop, I suppose. Buy some shit. What have we got? Have we got any... Let's get the way of dashing. I think we could do with some of these. Let's get 4 of them. Just so that we've got them. You know what I mean? And put the rest towards Union Plumes because they're useful always. Because you will die. So it's good to have things to prevent death. You know, well, to fix your character from death, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go to the rebel camp. And yeah. So basically we were the supplies. Yeah, Darius is, he's just not a pleasant guy to be around. I mean, just look at his face. That's a face of misery right there. Just the face of pure misery. And, yep, Wilfred's joining them. And yeah, Artolia's here, so now we have to fight against them. So we've got our group of individuals here. Might as well engage because there's not really much we can do other than just stare at a menu screen all day. But yes, defeat the enemy leader. We need to get 380 sin. As I say, if we go above the sync or below sync, it's not a huge deal because I can usually deal with them anyway. We've got sorcerers, we've got swordswomen, we've got lancers, and we've also got warriors. Who I think are like, they use like big swords. You know, the sort of people that are trying to compensate for something. You know the guys, you know those people. So yeah, Wilfred is going to start on you. Yeah. These enemies aren't going to be as hard to deal with as the enemies in the previous area. So, yeah, destroy him. Absolutely obliterate him. There you go. There's a nice chunk of sin for hell right there. No. And, yeah.
For you, Father.
We've got an elemental edge, which, yeah. Edgy. More edge! More edge in this game. There's no shortage of edge in this game. But, yeah. I am going to, because I know that he's going to attack her, and I don't really want him to right now, so I'm just like, well, whatever. Should we just go into a bow duel or something? Hang on. Will she be able to be doing something? No, she can't hit anybody from there. Which is weird, but okay. I guess I should weaken this guy anyway, because he's got 800 health. Like, how is a warrior got, like...
Oh, don't make this difficult.
How has a warrior got less health than an archer? What the hell, man? That doesn't make sense, but okay. And he's going to follow up with a counterattack. Great. And the thing is, they put that warrior on the front line. Like, you should put the archer on the front line if he's got that much health. Yeah. Shall we just sit there with you? There we go. And Grendel, yeah. He needs dashing badly, man. He really does. But, yeah. that's the thing about this game. Because it's a tactical RPG, it's going to be a bit slow-paced. It just is, unfortunately. That's just the way it is. And we dodged it. Do we want to counter? Probably not, because we want to get some sin. That's what we want. And yeah, they're not going to do anything. We know, game. Like, that's the thing about these tactical RPGs. They take a while. It's one of the reasons why I'm not really the biggest fan of the genre as a whole. Just simply because of that. But now we're definitely going to kill him. And we even got a, I think, an Axis raid.
In my father's name.
Or was it? Yeah, an Axis raid, yeah.
Firestorm!
Yeah, we missed out. We lost it. But, might as well check out this.
Let it be decided here and now. I invoke the rights of fiery Muspelheim, and give my soul up to the Inferno's embrace. Ifrit Caress!
Yeah, magic is very powerful in this game. Also, you'll notice that it says Ifrit Caress, not Animate Earth. So basically, like, they changed the name from Valkyrie 2 back to its original name, which was Ifrit Caress.
Long for the Beast of the Shadows.
But in Valkyrie 2, it's called Animate Earth. But I'm not sure what it's called in the Japanese version. Maybe that's called Ifrit Caress in that version, but in the English version it's called Animate Earth. Which you'd think would be the Earth move, but no, it's the Fire move. The Earth move is, the Earth move is a completely different move. I think it's Maleficent Harm. Yeah, that's the Earth move in Valkyrie 2. Oh, we can't transpose him. That would make it so much easier. But unfortunately, easy is not an option in this game. So yeah, I'll just hold position here. And I can't attack him. She definitely could use a dash, to be honest. Really need to start. Well, it's just I don't necessarily plan on using them. That's the thing. Just moving everybody is just not. Oh, they've got like 2-on-1. But as you notice, they don't get the formations. Thankfully, they don't. But they get 2 people against me. But I have overpowered gear, so goodbye. And we didn't get full sync on her, but does it really matter, guys? It doesn't really matter that much at this point. I just don't really care.
The battle is won.
As long as we get enough, like you know, as long as we can like outfit our cast enough and like get some decent like stuff, then that's all that really matters, really, isn't it? And worst case scenario, we can use the Plume anyway, so it's not really the end of the world. But yeah. Yeah, we're definitely not going to get maxed in after that. No way. If I have to use the Plume, I'll just use the Plume. I'm not necessarily going to do a Plumeless run here, because I really don't care enough to do that. I probably will consider using it either way, so I'm just gonna. This is just a casual run. That's basically, this is as casual as you can get of a run. That's basically what this is. This is as casual of a run as you can get. That's what this run is all about. You know? Like, if I was doing it normally, then this episode would take... I won't be able to do... all these battles would be, like, individual episodes. I won't be able to do all of the episodes, like... I won't be able to, like, do this as another fight, you know, and have, like, one episode, and then... it'd be the fight, and then the next episode would be another fight, something like that, because it would just be so long. So, I'm hoping to fit a couple of fights in there, you know what I mean? At the very least. But I think it might change later on, where the fights get longer and I'm just only going to be able to do one episode, so it's just like, yeah. I don't know. Like, we'll see how things go. But, yeah, Chapter 2 is, as you'll notice, the battles are a bit longer, so it's going to take longer. But yeah, we've got a Lancer to deal with as well. But yeah, this is why dash is just so important. I don't know if we can go over that ledge, so you know, it's gonna try dashing, and you know we'll find out. There we go. None of these characters are going to be of any use. It's just going to be Wilfred soloing everything, basically, because they just can't reach him. They don't have dash yet. Dash is just such an important skill in this game, man. It just is. At least for a new game plus, because it gets through things faster. And that's why when I get Gwendol, I am teaching him that immediately. There we go. Let's just kill this bitch.
In my father's...
Like I say, I'm not that bothered about sin. Like, if I don't get enough sin, I don't get enough sin, you know? It's not the end of the world. I've got decent enough gear to deal with all this anyway.
For you, Father.
And I've got items carried over from previous playthroughs, so, yeah. And, whatever, I can hit this Lancer with my archer, so, yeah, we're just gonna do that. Speed things up, that's what we're doing. Speeding everything up. There we go. A little bit of damage for you. There's more coming your way later. And now we've got these two. Notice that it's the older characters that are the slow ones that are always left behind. Yeah. I don't know if the game's trying to tell us something with that, but yeah, it's kind of how it is, isn't it? And yeah, mages are able to use menu magic, which is different from attack magic. Because you can use it as an AoE. But it's usually not as powerful from what I've seen, but you can AoE with it. That's one thing I've noticed. But there is other menu magic to be aware of, so yeah. And yeah, we've got a Lancer and a Mage attacking Sherifa, which isn't good. Because he hit by Rigid Damsel. That's his regular attack, like magic. We can shoot, I think, either of them, but I'm going to shoot the Mage, because fuck the Mage. Yeah, we need to kill the Mage fast. Especially if he's using Rigid Damsel, like, that's not a fun move to deal with. So yeah, we're going to go there, and we're going to attack the Mage, and end his life.
To battle!
Yep, there we go. There's definitely. There we go. And he's down. And that's the thing, you see, in Valkyrie 2, like, when you watch me play that, I will basically, and same with Valkyrie 1, like, well, in Valkyrie 2 mainly, like, I was skipping a lot of the fights, because there's not really any need, like, you can't really skip fights in this, but yeah, I didn't need to kill all the enemies, it seems. I didn't really get that much, but it doesn't really matter. Got Magic Bangle, yeah, Blood Potion. No biggie really. But yes, we continue. Well, we'll speak to Aelith to continue, because she wants to talk to us. Wilfred's favourite thing in the world, talking to people. And, yeah. There's Darius, so we're talking about him behind his back. Sharpening his blade, I'm sure you were. That could be taken the wrong way right there. But yeah. Like what, Commander? Ooh. Now that's an interesting order. And he was overhearing the whole time. What a coincidence that he just happened to be there. You came to reminisce of days gone with an old friend. What? What friend? There's no one else here. Oh, I see. Like, Darius. But how would he know he was here? And why would he go to this weird poisonous swamp? And yeah, Gandar, he's plotting something. Now, if you play Valve Profile 1, you'll know who Gandar is. Yeah, as you can see, like, Darius is a questionable character. Yeah, he's basically her simp. He's basically the Sir Simp-a-lot of this game. That's basically what he is. Like, most people are to Natalia, really. And funnily enough, he actually has the same fighting style as Nagamasa Razai, so... like, I'll say enough. He basically is the Nagamasa Razai of this game, if you think about it. I'm talking about the Samurai Warriors depiction of Nagamasa Razai, not like the not others, but he's very much Nagamasa Razai from Samurai Warriors. That's basically what he is. I'm not talking about the historical one, I'm not talking about the one from Basara, or any other, like, depictions. And he just stabbed him. Yes, you did. We all saw it. And Gwendole's just here to see what's going on, you know. And to kick his ass. Literally. Took good care of him, did you, Captain? Didn't think you had it in you. Well, you best hurry and kill that woman before she catches wind of this. I love how he glorifies the idea of him killing a guy. Like, killing is something that he, like, values. You have no need to order me. I won't miss it for the world. Like, he admires killing. That's what he admires. He just admires slaughtering. That's what he admires. But, yeah. Go to Natalia. Looks like you're next. Yep, he's not. What the captain here means to say is, he's dead. 'Twas a sickening sight if I ever saw one. The captain here killed him in cold blood. You should have seen the gush of red that came out of that boy. I love how I'm voicing the characters, but I'm only voicing one character. That's basically what I know. A lot of Let's Players, they voice all the characters. I'm just voicing Gwendol. Yeah, we were never with you. What made you think that we were with you? Your trust was misplaced. This is what I came for! Yeah, he just loves the slaughter. He relishes in it. Which means that he's the perfect person to accompany Wilfred in a way, if you think about it. But yeah, and Sherifer and Loxwell are joining in for the ride as well. It's kind of got what I like to call a bit of Octopath Traveler syndrome, where once a character joins the party, their storyline just kind of ends. You know what I mean? Sort of. And when I say sort of, there are situations where they kind of don't, but in a lot of cases, like Loxwell and Sheriff, I think more or less do. But yeah, we have an enemy here, and he's a redhead, like Adol Kristen, I guess. And he's adept mercenary and lancer. He's got a lot of strength, hasn't he? So, what I'm going to do is I am going to use... Well, hang on. Let's think about this here for a second. Well, yeah, they have a lot more health now, so... Natalia has the most. I'm not going to use Valley's Awakening just yet, then. We've got an enemy over here. This is going to be more interesting, isn't it? Right, Gwendol, you can move and attack them. Now.
All I see.
There we go. Ooh, yeah, he's good at getting crystals, is Gwendol. Unfortunately, the opponent is a mage, and they like to use Poison Blow, which isn't nice. But at least we've actually started fighting with him, and he's poison, which isn't good. So, yeah, because, yeah, poisonous swamp, unfortunately, is a thing in this game. Right, we're gonna hit the Adept Mercenary Leader.
In my father's name.
Screw it. We've got Fist of Iron anyway, so, you know. We're not gonna reach the Sin quota that easily, but even if we don't even meet the quota, it's not really a huge deal for me, because you'll see, it doesn't really make a huge difference.
For you, father.
Like, you might even want to reach the Sin quota. And yeah, he leveled up. Yeah, we've got this enemy here.
Oh, don't make this difficult.
And yeah, Gwendol's gonna murder the bitch. There we go. Have some of that. Yeah, I still can't hit in the air with Sheriff, sadly.
Poison blow.
And we're still gonna get hit by Poison Blow, which isn't nice. Well, I guess you can start attacking. You can finish the job, yeah. At least get some Sin, I suppose. It's just going to get harder to get Sin at this point now, because the game is starting to get harder now. There we go. And yeah, we just got a bit of it. But we can do some Reign of Terror
Something for you.
to finish the job.
Finishing strike. Reign of Terror.
I suppose we can also try Sheriff's as well. We haven't seen hers yet.
Once an assassin, always an assassin. Finishing strike! Beaming barrage!
Yeah, it's basically the same thing
There
as
goes
the
another one.
like default Archer like Soul Crush in
Let it be decided here and
which
now.
was
I invoke the rights of
Pulverizing
fiery
Storm.
Muspelheim.
It's basically
Give
Pulverizing
my
Storm.
soul
That's
up to
basically
the
what it is.
Inferno's embrace. Ifrit caress.
But with a crossbow instead.
I never miss. So this is the end.
So yeah, the mage is dead.
I long for the peace of the shadows.
And yep, there we go. Some more experience and stuff and all that. Brilliant. And Wendell is poisoned. Oh dear.
Reflect sorcery.
And he's got Reflect Sorcery on Natalia, which is kind of annoying. And this guy's going to attack Gwendol from behind, which isn't nice. It's not a very nice way to treat Gwendol, after everything he's done for you guys. He bought you supplies. Yeah, unfortunately Gwendol doesn't have the OP gear yet, so yeah. And that one's going for Jericho. Once again attacking from behind. Always attacking from behind, didn't you notice that?
Poison blow.
And another poison blow. Very difficult to avoid being poisoned here. Yeah. And yeah, we just need to get our turn back. Can we do that? That'd be nice. I wonder if killing Natalia... Well, we need to reach the Sinquo first, don't we? So I'm gonna attack the Mercenary Sorcerer first. I think that's the key first to kill that.
In my father's
there.
name.
There we go. Yeah, I'm not that bothered about getting Sin. Really
So
not.
this is the end.
Whether we meet the quota or not doesn't really matter to me.
For you.
Well, if I need to use the
Father.
plume, I'll just use the plume, you know. And we leveled up. Nice. Okay. Let's kill the mercenary lancer.
Let's get this over.
There we go. We didn't get any sin for that. Whatever, we killed him. I'm just trying to get things killed as soon as
Sherifa,
possible. That's basically
you
what
are
I'm
all
going to be
that
doing
matters
this
to
whole
me.
time, really. Not really too bothered about the sin. Because really, it just takes more time. That's basically all it does. And we just got another one of these. Yep, once again.
Do not strain yourself, Sherifa.
We'll just finish the job. There we go.
Right where
And
I
you're
want
dead. So, yeah. Once again, no sin. No sin for me, unfortunately.
I long for the peace of the shadows.
Yep. And, yeah, might as well. And him, I don't know if I've got any honeysuckle dew. Have we got any? Nice. Yep, we do. We're going to use that on him. And there we go. And you're still poisoned. So Natalia's going to attack.
My, you certainly look the part.
And she fights with Plume. She can also do like a somersault kick. So she kind of fights similar
Know
to
the fury of a woman scorned.
well, Soul Crush.
Finishing strike. Catastrophic rain.
But it's not enough.
I won't fail again.
So she kind of fights similarly to like a light warrior in Valkyrie 2. She kind of fights similarly to Leone a bit. A bit. But yeah. Oh, and she has first aid as well. And we've got a pickpocket there. Skulking about, like pickpockets do. Right, so what we want to do is we want to... We want to, found this way for me. I'm gonna do. And yeah, the stats go way up there. But hopefully I'll be able to get in range to heal. Oh, I'm not in range, god damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to revive him in the water. Oh, hang on.
I never
No, not
miss.
that. Okay, so basically Wolf is probably going to die, but we have a Union Plume, so we'll be alright. Oh well, these things happen.
My, you certainly look the part.
And you guard it,
Yeah.
but you can't really guard this.
Know the fury of a woman
Downside.
scorned.
That's the problem.
Finishing strike. Catastrophic rain.
Yep.
There is no escape.
So we're basically going to have to revive him now. And he just used Valley's Awakening as well, so yeah. That was a bit of a waste. But it's not the end of the game, it's... Thankfully it's not like Onimusha Tactics, where if the main character dies, it's over, which is really, really stupid. Like, really, really dumb. It's one of the things I did not like about that game at all. But yeah, we do have Union Plumes, and that's one thing that you can definitely take advantage of in this game. Like, if you're having a tough time, don't forget that you can just Union Plume forever. And that's the one trick that you can do to make this game a lot easier. So, yep, we can do this. Oh, hang on. What I need to do first. Let's use this. How about this? I think that might be a good idea. Weaken her for a little bit first.
Do not strain yourself, Sharifa.
There we go. She's nearly dead. And she can't attack back because we're ranged. And Wilfred can just swoop in and finish the job. There we go.
In my father's name.
Firestorm, there we go. Didn't get the best sim, but we got Grim Vengeance.
Suffer my pain. Finishing strike. Grim vengeance.
Yeah, suffer his pain, his angst, his torment, all of it.
Once an assassin, always an assassin. Finishing strike! Beaming barrage!
Yep, because we've seen it. We get the gist.
There goes an...
Whatever, we don't even need to use this anymore. This is just ridiculous. We're not going to get any more sin from this. So, yeah. And we've got an extra attack from Sheriff as well. As a bonus.
Not bad if I do say so myself.
And there we go. Got 15k off, and we got Treasure Hunter, which she's already equipped with, I think. And there we go. How much? Yeah, we met the floor. That's all that really matters. We didn't really get much, but does it really matter? Not really. Not for me. I'm just doing a casual run. I love how he just kicks her in the face, just to make a point. I don't know. It's just a habit of Grendel's to just kick people's corpses. Persistent wench, this one, wasn't she? Ah, cheer up, won't ya? You could at least be glad it's over. And yeah, he's gone emo now. Literally emo. And he just slashed his blade. You're not making no sense. If that's how you felt, why didn't you just ignore the orders? Really? You think that way? So basically you're a bitch. So it's basically just to piss them off. So Vilnor fed the rebels with one hand and stabbed them with the other. Crowns work evil, men could never. But you can't argue with success. This'll mean a knighting for you, and a king's ransom for us, no doubt. What do you mean, no coin? You pay me with your limbs! What you stopping me for? You're out as much as I am! Yeah, you're gonna pay for that debt. With your life. And what if he tries to put us behind him? Then to the Plume he goes. Aye, indeed. You're a keener one than I pegged you for, boy. Bring him along. We've work to find. But yeah, he ends up joining the party with Grendel. Yep. Once you go down the dark path, forever will it dominate your destiny. And you get dental. Yeah, why? It's very kind for someone who basically is from Niflheim and serves hell. So we're gonna go to Talk. I still, is it Talk or is it Talk You? I don't know what it is, but yeah. Anyways, home sweet home, where Wilfred should be. Oh dear. And yeah, as you can clearly see, she's basically got dementia. And that's kind of the reason why Wilfred doesn't really want to stick around, because he knows, yeah, that the whole household is basically fucked at this point without his dad. And yeah, he has to be a family man. That cursed Valkyrie's to blame! I'm gonna kill Lenith! I'm gonna murder her! Oh my god, I fucking can't stand that goddamn Valkyrie! She ruined my life! She ruined everything! Yeah, that's basically the story. The less she knows, the better. Especially when he's on a quest about murdering people. And there's going to be plenty of murder. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. So yes, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.